What do we have for Aries or Aries cross-watcher? This card has been following me for days. Four of Pentacles, the King of Swords. That's somebody holding on to something. We'll get there. Six of Wands. Nine of Cups. Some of you are feeling appreciated. If you're not yet, you might be in the near future. Aries or cross-watcher. You could be anybody watching this video, whether the whole video resonates or just bits and pieces. Some of you are feeling appreciated, supported, seen, heard, recognized. I keep getting like appreciated and acknowledged. You feel acknowledged. Maybe successful to some degree. Like you've reached some sort of level of success. That's what that Six of Wands is. Like, I always love this horse, the horse that this guy is sitting on. I love how the horse is looking back at him. Like, even the horse is happy with the rider, you know? Look at the horse looking back like, oh. This, my rider, my owner, my master, they treat me so well. You know, it's something like that. They treat me well, or that's support, you know? And the horse is supporting the person because the person is sitting on the horse. So the horse is also in support of the person. Maybe you guys are feeling a bit more confident in yourself lately, or you're working on that, working on your confidence. Not letting certain things get to you, because before the Six of Wands is the Five of Wands, which can be a lot of things. Challenges, disruptions, rivalry, competition, battles, games being played. I mean, it can be a lot of things. But this is kind of like, if you've had any of that, you're not focusing on it, like any challenges or rivals or competition or anybody trying to like fuck with you or create any strife or drama. You're not letting it bother you or get to you. You're almost thinking of it in a positive way, even like the only reason I have this is because I'm making it, is because I'm trying, because I'm not focused on it. That's the only reason. So in a way you see it as successful, even if things are sent to like rip you down, tear you down, hurt you, cause you problems, you know, create drama in your life or roadblocks in your way. You're looking at it in a positive. If this is not you, the Aries on your mind or cross-watcher, however, the person on your mind, if this message does not resonate with you so far, this person is like, yeah, I got people that don't like me, or I got shit that tries to fuck with me, but it doesn't matter. It all works for my benefit in the end. So you may see it as you are being appreciated and acknowledged by people who do support you and care and are on your team. They're on your side. They are allies. But also, you're being recognized and acknowledged by people who don't like you, which is still recognition and acknowledgement at the end of the day, and it still works to your benefit. So you're choosing to see something, even the negative things, in a positive way. Some of you are triumphant. You know, that's a card of a victor and someone who's triumphant through challenges and struggles and fights to where they are today. They fight to get to where they are today. They make it because they don't give up and they don't let things get to them. In fact, they use it, even the bad, as something to motivate them to fight harder. Wow. Okay. Like, you're basically like, I feel good. You can't break my fucking spirit. I feel good. So I don't know what you feel about me, or some of you feel about me, right? Because some are in complete support. But the 5 of Wands comes before the 6 of Wands. So it's like, they take the good with the bad. You know, you win some, you lose some, you got some that love you, some that don't love you, and everybody's got their own reasons why they're any of it. But you're basically like, it's up to me to love me and accept me and feel good about me. And I do. Some of you may also try not to come off as like cocky or too proud, which I respect, because sometimes, see, we live in a world today where you can't be too proud of yourself, because then it comes off as cocky or conceited. You can't be too proud or too successful. You know, especially, I mean, no offense, guys, but especially for women. Women can't really do that because it's like, oh, you know, but men get that as well, where, you know, it's like you're bragging or something. Like, don't talk about any of your accomplishments or anything that you succeed in, because you'll hurt the feelings of others when they could do the same thing in their own life in whatever way they want to, but they don't want to. Instead, it's just so much easier to shit on you. Now we do come across people who can be prideful and conceited, and we all can be, all of us. It's one of the 7 deadly sins, pride. But this is a good thing to be proud of yourself. Like I often talk about, and I will always talk about, because I'm very fucking proud of it, my sobriety, me being smoke-free, all of it. I will always talk about that because that is something I'm very fucking proud of, and I hope it does come off as cocky and conceited, because I'm very fucking proud of it, and it was a hard-ass bitch to overcome. Very fucking hard. And then there's other demons I'm still working to overcome, so I'm very proud of the ones that I have already worked through, and that every day I have to sit those bitches down, the demons within, and say, stay there, motherfucker. And I'm very proud of that. So it's okay. And other people who, probably your supporters who are really in support of you, they've probably done the same thing in their life in their own way. So they know what that feels like. Like, they're proud of you. They're not jealous of you. They're rooting you on. They're excited for you. They're celebrating you. They're celebrating your victories, your achievements, your accomplishments, your triumphs. Like, they are celebrating your success. They're happy for you. They're happy with you. They're like, yeah, when you're laughing, they're laughing with you, not at you. The ones that are laughing at you, they're not really laughing at you. They're laughing at themselves, because they could do the same thing, but they're not. It's just easier to sit back and throw stones at you. Jealousy is a son of a bitch. But either way, it pays you at the end of the day, and it helps you. It's your benefit. So I feel that you feel very good about yourself during this time. Now, do you always? No. And that's okay. That's why I know you're not too proud or too cocky or conceited, Crosswatcher or Aries. I know you're not. And it's okay. You should be able to talk about what you're proud of, what you've worked hard for, what you've overcome, the things that you, because yeah, look at what somebody's got here right now, what you've got, it's showing up in your position, what you've got right here, you as an Aries or Crosswatcher, whoever you are watching this, look what you have now. Yeah, it's all easy to get swept up in that. But what the fuck did you come from? Struggle, didn't you? Because the 5 of Wands comes before this. You think this shit was easy for you? No. You worked hard for this shit. You didn't just have it handed to you. You had to come through battle for this. And what's after the 6 of Wands? The 7 of Wands. So you know it ain't over yet. And then you got to like protect yourself and what you've worked hard for, because people will try to fuck you. They will try to fuck you and fuck you over and fuck with you. All the fucks, you know? They will give you all their fucks. You will live rent-free in everybody's fucking head. But you will have people that will lift you up and praise you and support you, because these are people who also have overcome things in their own life, or they're working to, or they see that there's nothing they want of yours. They're not green with envy. They're not like, I want your life. They're like, hey, I have certain things I want for myself, and I'm like genuinely happy for you. You know, they're secure in who they are. They don't have to try to shit on you to make themselves feel better. That is beautiful. So any victory you have, you got more than one somebody, you got people that are celebrating with you, celebrating your victories. They're very, very proud of you and very happy for you. And you are for yourself, and that's okay. That's okay. I mean, this isn't saying you're not humble. This isn't saying that no, it's just, it's okay. I mean, shit. That'd be like, imagine, a sports team, think of whatever sports team you really like. Let's say I'm hearing football, but it could be anything. Basketball, hockey, soccer, whatever it is, swimming. And, you know, your favorite team wins the game. or if it's like a certain player, the certain player helped the whole team win the game. Are they supposed to just not celebrate it because they are afraid of like what other people are going to think about it, and that the opposing team and the people that support the opposing team are going to shit on them for it and try to rip them down? No, they still celebrate. And you should take that victory and you should celebrate, because everything on this earth is passing. We all know that. We talk about it often here on this channel. Everything is passing. Everything is temporary. Even the haters, which are fans in disguise, they're passing as well. And their hatred will only last so long, and it'll pass when they pass. You know, it will. So everything's passing. So it's okay for a moment to be like, you know, self, I'm proud of you, bitch. Man or woman, whoever you are. I worked hard for this. Like, yeah, it's okay. Your wishes are coming true. That's what this is. This is, damn, my wishes are coming true, or I'm not giving up on my wishes coming true. I'm still fighting for it. I'm still working on me. I'm still working on myself. And, you know, I feel good about me. I feel pretty damn good. Yeah. And I, as a supporter myself of you in this energy, keep going. I think that's beautiful. I think that's beautiful. And I feel that you would celebrate other people who are also having their own triumphs and their own victories. You know? Like, so yeah, you feel pretty satisfied. You have good self-esteem during this time. You feel good. Wow. Maybe at one point in time you didn't know how the fuck you were going to make it, or you didn't know what to do. Maybe you were even like, am I really in the right field? Am I in the right place? Am I doing the right thing? Maybe I should do something else. Maybe I should change it up a little bit. Or maybe you did and you got creative, and that's exactly what's helped you get to where you are today, because you didn't just choose one. Why do we got to just choose one? Why can't we have it all? Why can't we have it all? It's that's for people who think small. You stop thinking small and you're like, why can't I have it all? And you're like, I want a little bit of this, and I want a little bit of that, and I want a little bit of this, and a little bit of that. And maybe I won't get it in this avenue, but maybe I'll get it in this avenue. And another way that you can tell when someone is not too proud and when they're humble about their success is when they can dabble in other things as well. Like, for example, when someone is, let's say someone's famous for whatever, let's say it's a movie star, they're famous, and then you see this person and they volunteer in a soup kitchen, or they go and actually get like a second job working at a place flipping burgers. People try to shit on that. You got to start somewhere. Shit. And those people are working just as fucking hard. They're working really fucking hard to pay the bills, to barely be able to pay the bills. Like, you know what it's like to come from struggle. You've done it, and you're still doing it, and you're not giving up. You know, some of you have made it very successful at this point. Like, I don't know who you are watching me, but you look extremely successful. Like, you could even be, some of you, famous. And when I say famous, I mean, like, you're probably well known. Like, you can't go many places without people noticing you. Okay? Now, especially if that was, like, what you dreamt for yourself, because sometimes this can be seen as, like, dreaming it. Like, what you dreamt for yourself. There it is. Like, you're recognized when you go places. That might be for 2 people watching me. But if that's the case, well, you made it happen for yourself, just as anyone else can if that's what they dream for themselves as well. You're a leader. You're showing people how it's done. This is a leader. Wow. And you share your victories. Like, you share your victories in whatever way, whether it's sharing the knowledge that you obtained to get where you're at, like the steps you took, you share that with people. You don't gatekeep it. You're like, no, I'll tell you how I got here, or I'll tell you what it took, or loopholes, or whatever. This is how I did it. I didn't take any shortcuts. I fought my way here, and I'm continuing to. Wow. And I feel secure. Wow. The Emperor. Holy shit. Wow. I can't tell if you're a male or a female here. Usually I can pick up on that strongly. Not that it fucking matters, you know, but strong Aries male here. Very strong Aries masculine energy. But Aries is a masculine energy, as are all fire signs. Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius are masculine, and air, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, masculine signs. So, yeah, you feel good. about yourself. This took a lot of work. And you're still doing it. It's not like you just get to sit on your ass. Like, you're still working for this. You're still working to maintain it. If you've already achieved it, you're still working to maintain it. The sky's the limit. We're trying to shoot for out of the universe. Like Elon Musk is trying to do. Shoot up out of this bitch. Like, that's what we're all trying to do or something like that. I just saw a rocket. Spacebound rocket ship and my heart's the moon. You hear the dog? Sometimes you get opposition. The dog can also be seen as a friend. Dog backwards is God. And also it can be opposition. Like dog fights, cat fights. You got it all. A little bit of everything. Like a Halloween bag of candy when you pour it all out on the bed at the end of the night or the table and you sift through it to make sure nobody's poisoned you or put razors in your shit, because this day people are fucking crazy. And so, well, we've always been crazy. But, you know, they get creative now. So you got to go through the candy. That's how your life of success has been built off of a bag of fucking crazy. But you embrace it. You just embrace who you are. You're like, yeah, it's who I am. You know, the emperor. The emperor is on their throne. This is someone who is seated in a position of power. Whatever that looks like. And that doesn't mean the emperor is going to stop there. The emperor is going to keep on going and keep on fighting. And is like, well, this is what I got to do. This. You may even come off at times kind of hard. But you have to be, because as you start to work your way up to where you get, you notice that you can't just let any and everybody in, because some people will act like they're your friends and they're in there to it's almost like infiltrate what you've got going for yourself. So you got to be careful. You got to keep your circle kind of small. You got to be protective of what you've built for yourself, because people aren't trying to work as hard as you've had to work, and you're continuing to work for yourself. So they'll have no problem trying to fuck it up for you because they refuse to do it for themselves. That's the truth. And so that's what I see happening here. Like, the world is your oyster. And I got that earlier. Like, the world is my oyster. Wow. Like, you have certain rules that you've set for yourself. I'm getting something to do with a passcode. Like a code on something. You have certain rules that you've set for your life, whatever that is, and you stick by them. You are the rule enforcer of your own life, of your own empire. You run your own shit by yourself, single-handedly. And, or this is what you're working on doing. Wow. Like, you've nursed some sort of baby to what it is now. It's the baby of your creation. It's something that you created for yourself. You got yourself to where you are today. You get where I'm going with this. This is the whole message. Wow. And look at all these mountains. Not one mountain, a ton of mountains in the background, which can be struggles and challenges. That has not been easy. I mean, how the hell did this emperor get these steps out here, this throne, out here in the middle of nowhere? Well, first you had to pave that road back there. Do you see anyone else in this picture? No, you did it. And you see how you made these steps? You had to do it. One baby step at a time. Usually you see the emperor on a throne. This is a throne, but like a makeshift throne. It's a throne you fucking created for you. It don't have to look like anybody else's throne. It don't have to have a back on the chair or nothing. It's a throne how you wanted it. You make it how you want it. You're creating the life that you want. You're creating your own reality. And so one baby step at a time has built you and got you to where you are today, with failures. And there will be more rises and falls. It's just part of it. But you're like stopping for a minute to be like, damn, I'm proud of me. And I feel like you're really in support of anyone else who's doing the same thing. Because you believe that people can do it. That people can fight for what they want. And use everything to their advantage to succeed. Even the naysayers. Even the negativity. Yeah. That's what this emperor's done. You see those steps? One step at a time. I talked about this a couple of videos ago about how the Emperor, like if we're just focused on the Emperor card alone, which is the Aries card, the Emperor hates excuses. I'm telling you, that's one of the main things that I don't hear a lot about the Emperor, but that's true. The Emperor cannot stand excuses because this is someone who's like, I could have used every excuse in the book not to be where I am today, or not to continue to get up, not to continue to fight. I could have used every excuse in the book. You think I haven't had challenges like right now currently? And sometimes what they say, new levels, new devils, the higher you climb, the more challenges and struggles you have. Yeah, but I could use that as excuses to just give up because it's hard, because it's difficult, or this person's a big old bad meanie, or this person's trying to get in my way and stop me, or these people tried to do this and that against me and this and that. Or I could put my middle finger in the air and say, fuck you, bro. Like this is my fucking world. This is my world in my head. This is my creation. This is my video game in my own head. You got your own thing going on in your head. This is my thing in my head, and you don't get to tell me where I put the players at. You don't get to tell me how I build the next level of this game. It's my vision. They say all you want. Somebody's the year of the horse. Isn't next year the year of the horse? Chinese year of the horse? Because I'm getting something about neigh, like horses, horsing around. I don't know. Why am I getting that? Something to do with horses. Horse shit. This is horse shit. You think I haven't dealt with any fucking horse shit? Yeah, all the fucking time. And I just keep pushing, keep going. Two of Wands. Two of Wands is constantly planning, constantly coming up. Like, it's kind of like, think of a cosmetologist, for example. You may go to school 20, 30 years ago for cosmetology, but if you want to keep up with the newest trends and newest styles, because shit is always changing, you have to continue to, it's called like continued education. You have to take classes and stuff to keep yourself in the loop of what's going on out there. Keep changing shit up a little bit. Keep your iron in the fire, and I got that earlier. Yeah, and that's what you're doing. So, you've got some people here who, I don't know who these people are. I mean, you've got several people showing up here. But you got two specific people. One is a Queen of Swords and one is a King of Swords. I'm not sure where they come into this. Who are these people to Aries or Crosswatcher? Who are these people? Something about they're like, I don't know, they're locked in it with you. It feels positive. It doesn't feel negative. Like their presence. Let me get a different layout. Wow, this is a really strong message. Holy shit. I don't know who these people are. I mean, maybe they're not even in the flesh. It could be like a spiritual thing. Ace of Pentacles. Wow. Holy shit. Let me pull this deck. This feels really good, but I can't pin it. Like, what is this? This is my second message trying to get one for you this morning. The first one was about 40-something minutes long. And similar cards came out, and I was like, what is this? I don't know what this is. Give me a second. So, we got death showing up here. Sometimes can be a sudden, unexpected change or ending. Can be a spiritual transformation. It can be releasing and letting go. Why is death here? Give me a second. Why is death here? Nine of Pentacles, which is steadily becoming one of my newest favorite cards in the minor arcana. It probably is my favorite card now in the minor. We all know that the Nine of Pentacles is about abundance in one's self. It is self-indulgent, but it's because we can be, because we fucking worked for it, or we continually work for it. It's doing things for ourselves, being secure with oneself, with who one is and where someone is today in their life. It's somebody who knows what they want, they go after what they want, and they work hard for it. They like nice things, they enjoy luxury, they enjoy freedom. It is a free card. It's like, I got my own money, I do what I want with it. I decorate how I want, I eat where I want, what I want, how I want, however much I want, when I want. I go to bed when I want. I don't ask for anybody's permission. I do what I want, basically. So, I mean, I fucking love that. I love that. That is so fucking beautiful. And this is so inspirational. Like, I look at this card and I'm like, damn, this bitch probably has a lot of haters. That's the first thing I think when I see this card. Or a man. Picture yourself right here in the center of this card. I look at that and I'm like, damn, you probably have a shit ton of haters. People that support you, just like we just said. And people who do not at all. Because they're jealous. Because they don't have the same type of abundance in self. That's why. That's why. And so they're in your lane instead of staying in their own lane and focusing on where they say they're content and happy. If they were, then why are they looking in your fucking lane? Because clearly they're not. So they're all looking at your shit. So with this showing up here with that Ace of Pentacles, you might have a new offer coming in because someone is like, unless somebody here, because you do have Judgment and the Five of Cups, unless someone's kind of thinking like down on themselves, which sucks, that's sad, you know, but if somebody does think down on themselves and they, let's say it's something romantic, they may be like, well, I don't even know what I could offer you because you seem to be doing well on your own, or how, you know, could be that. I'm not really getting that. I'm not feeling that. I mean, it could be maybe someone feels a little insecure because they might want to connect with you in a deeper way, in whatever way, romantically or friendship, whatever, but they feel like you basically got it all, so like you wouldn't want them, you wouldn't really care. But hold on, I think this goes deeper. This is something else. This has been trying to come out this morning, and I'm missing something. Like, I'm not seeing it. So you're happy with who you are as a person. At least you're getting there. You're working on yourself continuously. Job well done so far. Thus far, I'd say keep going. Maybe you've changed a whole lot, like a fucking lot. You totally flipped your whole life around. You may look back at your old self and be like, I don't even know that person. Maybe the people who knew me then still think I'm that person. I don't give a shit. They can think what they want. They'd like me to be, wouldn't they? So I could stay down there in hell with them. But I'm not. I'm proud of me. And I continually work hard on myself, like every single day. Damn. What's the Ace of Pentacles here? This is an offer, and it's a real one. You got somebody wanting to offer you something real. What is it somebody wants to offer you? Maybe, I mean, I don't know. I don't think anybody wants to give you money, but they might. They might actually give you money. But I don't get that. What is this? What is somebody wanting to offer you? Maybe they want to invest. Because the Ace of Pentacles can be an investment. Like they actually want to invest in you. In some way. because they see your value. Hierophant. For some of you, just like a small group of you, especially if you're single, this could be that 10th pentacle. Then you get the 10 of Pentacles. So maybe someone wants to marry you. Like actually propose. You move in together. You live together. Same thing. Or you get married. You become their life partner. Okay. What is this investment? Someone feels like they should invest in you. King of Pentacles. I don't even know what to say. I mean, unless for some of you, this is a person from the past who has missed out in some way. I hate saying it like that, like they missed out, like we're the best person ever. I mean, we still shit and pee like they do, and we're gonna die like they are. We're no better than anyone. We just work really hard. That doesn't mean we're better, nor do we think we're better. But anyway, so someone, unless for those of you, this group of you I'm about to talk about right now, if this is someone from the past, sometimes this can be like reconciliation. Someone may be thinking, damn, you know, like I missed out on Aries or Crosswatcher, or they feel the loss now and they realize your value now, like way after the fact. And they could come in and maybe do something right, do the right thing, whatever that means. Whatever that means. I don't know. But this could be also like someone being trapped in fear. Like they could take accountability for something, but they're scared to because maybe they've done something really egregious against you, and admitting what they've done might prove to get them incarcerated. Or I don't know, it depends. This could be anything. It could be like, damn, I like really fucked up. And so, you know, to even come back into Aries or Crosswatcher's life, I would have to admit that I was wrong, and I can't do that. But I feel this loss deeply. Look at them go. Look at Aries go. Whatever it is, I think that you want to keep the most amount of drama out of your life that you can. So whether it's someone from the past or someone new or somebody current that you're kind of talking to or whatever, as long as they don't bring baggage with them, and we all have baggage, but they don't bring drama with them or any type of nonsense that will knock you off your A game, that will knock you off of your structure, because we saw the Emperor, off of you know, the rules that you've set for yourself and the goals. As long as they don't do that, you know, I don't see that you'd have a big problem with anything here, because you're coming in this energy. It's because you're happy, Aries or Crosswatcher. You're happy. So you don't mind anybody being in your corner or on your side or whatever, as long as they're there for the right reasons and they don't bring any of their negative shit your way. Like, you don't need that. We can be negative all by ourselves. We don't need anybody else bringing their negative ass over here. We can be shitheads. You know? If this is someone new, they may have made a snap judgment about you or a quick judgment about you, and they're realizing quickly that they were wrong, that you are the Emperor. Wow. Came out again. They're realizing that they were wrong. Yep. Some of you, it could be that a person might even get a little off-put by your success because they're afraid that it will, like, not afraid, but it may kind of aggravate their own ego because they're in a position of authority as well. And so it may kind of bother them a little bit. And they kind of worry about that because you're both kind of powerhouses. That's what the Emperor looks for, though. We talked about that already. The Emperor looks for a power couple, someone who can be a real partner to them, romantically or not. If this is, for those of you that there's a person here that is already a powerful individual, they might, you know, there might be a concern. They don't like the word fear or worry here, but there might be a concern deep, 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 deep the fuck down, that you might overthrow them in some way or overshadow them, shatter them with your success. And so there might be a little shadow side of them that might want to try to, you know, be a little petty. But maybe they also don't want to do that. I don't know. Anyway, so it just all in all feels like a pretty positive message, Aries or cross-watcher. And you're in great energy. Like, you're in such positive energy. Like, you even are coming from a place of compassion, like trying to understand others and share in your energy. As long as, again, nobody's bringing no negative fucking shit your way. Like, leave the drama at the door. I don't give a shit about this, and that. Don't even tell me any excuses you're making for your own life, because I don't want to fucking hear it. You think I don't have my own? I have my own. Do you want me to go down the list of things that and reasons that I have and excuses I have to not get up every fucking day? Because I got a shit ton. And a lot of them are by my own fucking doing. And some of them are not. So we could just throw it all out there, but why would I want to do that? Because that doesn't fucking do shit. It's already in here. It's in here. So that it can motherfucking stay in there. I got shit to do. I have set rules and goals for myself today, and I'm not going to achieve those things when I'm sitting here being like, whoa, it's me, and this, and that. Now, it's okay to feel those things sometimes, but I'm not in that energy right now, and so I don't want to be either. So if you're positive, come on over. Come on over. Come on over, baby. But if you're not, bye. So, you know how I talk about the Rider-Waite-Smith tarot often, this original tarot deck? I talk about it often, and when I look at cards, I could look at this deck for years, which I have done, and new things will stand out to me on each card. Let me show you one from this card right here. I talked about this a couple of years ago. But I look at this card and I'm like, oh, look, Knight of Cups. You know, you've got somebody here who's rather charming and attractive. Maybe somebody here who's wanting to come in and date someone, or someone who's coming in peace, someone who's chivalrous, someone who follows their heart, expresses their heart. They could be very, I don't know, they take action and show affection, stuff like that. They can be gentle, loving. But also, I can't help but when I look at his armor, I see a penis on his leg. Doesn't that look like a penis right there? Now that you see it, you'll never unsee it. Don't that look like a big old, like, chastity belt or like a iron pecker hanging out the side of his clothes? It's his knee and how the armor cuts off on his knee. But now that you see that, don't that look like the little mushroom cap? Don't it? Like a big old metal pecker. Just poking out of his pocket. Poking out of his pocket. I can't unsee it. This horse is trying to pull away from it. Like, get that fucking pecker out of my head. Look. Get that thing out of my... And it's like... But I'm excited because whatever this knight is looking at and going towards, imagine what this knight is looking at. He's looking at something. Something that has his heart. Something that he wants to give his heart to. Or someone. And that could be why that pecker's showing, because I can't unsee it. Ever since I saw it, and now I'm looking at it again, and I just see pecker. Like, you know, mostly the head. It looks fun. It does. I'm not gonna lie. It looks fun. Eight of Swords again. Why do we keep getting the Eight of Swords? Because that is not your energy. Who is in this Eight of Swords energy? Does somebody feel like they're kind of backed into a corner now? Why does somebody feel backed into a corner? Like maybe they have to do something? Because the Eight of Swords, you got it showing up twice and it's not in your position. This is another person. This is someone who's thinking negatively about something. Why? For what? Like, why? Keep that fucking shit over there. Stop. Who is this and why? Unless it's somebody who's afraid to be upfront with you and genuine and admit something they've done wrong because they're afraid of the punishment that will come after it or the consequences that will come after it if they were to admit that they are behind something or that they did it or they know about it or they didn't step up before now or they did the wrong thing, they judged you wrong, or I don't know. What is this? Maybe it's someone who feels like, well, there's not much I can do. I may have these feelings for Aries, but there's nothing much I can do. My hands are tied. It's kind of a hopeless situation. I want them really badly, but I can't have them. I don't know. Okay. Why the negative thinking? Knight of Swords. No clue. I think that's something trying to come through, and I almost feel like whatever the message is that's trying to come through right there, I feel like it's isolated and it's not for everybody. It's just for a group of you. I'm just going to throw it out there. Perhaps someone here, because there's a lot of cards of law. Perhaps someone here has done something maybe they're afraid they're going to get in trouble for. Or said something. Holy. Like something gonna come back and bite him in the ass. I don't know. Now you have the Emperor and the Empress. Holy wow, this message is really long. Well, anyway. That was actually really fun. That was a really nice message. I liked it. Oh. Okay, Aries, well, there you go. You've got a lot of support. You are supporting yourself. You are not allowing drama to throw you off your A game and keep you from fighting and doing what you got to do. I don't know. You're doing well. You definitely have people in your corner, and you got people who are not. And there's somebody here that, for some reason, I know I said it would go, but for some reason, there's something. I don't know, maybe somebody wants to make up. Okay, all right, I'm done. Thank you guys for being here with me, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.